I think we have a naming crisis in this country, specifically girls' names, maybe dude names too, but I don't see a lot of dudes on Tinder, though for some reason that number is not zero. You'll have your preferences set to straight man looking for women, that way all the females know you're the rational, no-nonsense member of the duo, and every 100 profiles or so there's just a straight-up guy on there, not a trans woman, not an extremely butch lesbian, a regular-ass dude will just show up like a jump scare going, "Hi, I'm Dennis, and I listen to Limp Bizkit." Did he put his info in wrong? Is he a gay guy trying to flip heteros? Is he a straight guy just that desperate for a friend in the world? Well, they have a friend version of Tinder for that now, that's a different app, get out of here. But every time I do a swipe sesh on Tinder, I see at least 10 names that give me pause, whether it's a brand new 10th way to spell Ashley, or a variation of another existing name that makes you wonder why they hate vowels so much. The letter Y is working overtime these days. "Hi, my name's Kristen with a Y." Where's the Y? Wherever you like. Maybe there's two of them. Maybe there's a third one that makes even less sense. I'm just unique like that. Examples like this make you think of white girls predominantly, but no race is immune. I saw a girl named Precious. I'm sure you can guess how closely people watch her in a store, but it wasn't like the movie Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. It was spelled Preshis. You can't do that. Who's gonna take that seriously? This isn't like, oh, if you have a black sounding name on a job application, systemic racism will pass over you. This is, if you have a retarded sounding name on a job application, they might call to see if you have an appointed legal guardian. Do we trust this person to be our secretary? Well, her parents can't read, so who knows if she can. You have the power to legally change your name. I advise you do so quickly. Personally, if I was a job application looker-overer, I would have, let's call it, unconscious bias against so many white girl names, they'd think I was self-hating. I've seen Casey spelled Kayci. I've seen Cynthia spelled with an S. I've seen Lexi with two X's and two I's. I've seen Leanna with capital L, lowercase e, capital A for some reason, and then lowercase na. Coral spelled with a K, and an absolute unit named Galaxy. These are all white ladies that I saw within the same span of 5 minutes as I was looking for examples while typing this. To be fair, I also saw a black chick named Baraka, like the Mortal Kombat character, and I was like, there's no fucking way. If I swipe right, you're gonna perform a fatality on me. We're having sex, and when I start getting close, she just hears in her mind, "Finish him." Only instead of making me orgasm, she uses her arm blades to chop my dick off. I don't have much to say about Spanish names because there's always too many to count. You ask a Mexican chick her name, and her answer's a paragraph. You have to scroll down to read it all. It's like a Snapchat video that's a few seconds too long and has to be sent in parts. They hold on to every name the family tree's ever had. They're hoarders. Asian names, it varies. Korean names look like song lyrics, Chinese names either rhyme or repeat themselves, and Japanese names make your nose bleed. But what about Vietnamese or Cambodian names? Okay, settle down, I'm not that cultured, which may come as a shock to those of you who see me as a gap bridger of diversity. If Sunburned Albino isn't the one to unite all peoples within our nation Team Rocket style, who is? I don't know, man. Maybe Sydney Sweeney's tits could get the job done, everyone seems to like those. I don't get why people want to change basic sounding names to be unique. They just must not be creative. Like, why wouldn't you just go with a rarer name to begin with? Why do we need to look at Haley with 3 extra vowels and a randomizer's fake ID before she gets kicked out of the dive bar? Just come up with a cooler or prettier name. They're like regional variants of Pokemon. We don't need Wiglet when we already have Diglett, okay? The Diglett with hair is bad enough. Oh man, I really like the name Sarah, but actually I hate it unless I can give it my own personal touch of annoying. Don't name her Sarah then, bitch. Do some Selena action. Or take some video game inspiration and put up a Sarana or a Celica or other things that kind of sound like Sarah but where you don't have to butcher it. People will just misspell their kids' names and tell everyone else to deal with it. It's crazy. If Kevin was spelled anything other than Kevin, it would look like the dumbest shit you ever saw. Anyway, this is my way of announcing I'll be doing a top 100 baby names tier list in the near future. But that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe. My Discord is public now, so feel free to join that. Link in the description or my most recent community post at the time. Watch all my other videos and tell me how dumb or awesome you think your name is, and I'll see you guys next time.